So, you made it past the first video. That means you're either curious, stubborn, or just bored as hell. Either way, you're here. Last time I told you why this screen is blank. It's not an accident, it's a test. If you need flashing lights to stay focused, you're already losing. And this channel, Holy Shit Advice, is not here to pat you on the back. It's here to shake you awake. Because, let's be honest, most people don't actually want advice. They want comfort. And they want to hear something that makes them feel good, not something that makes them change. That's why today's lesson is gonna hurt a little. Let me tell you about my friend. Let's call him Jake. Jake wanted to quit smoking. Every Monday, he'd say, "This is it, I'm done." By Wednesday, he had a cigarette in his hand. He blamed the stress, he blamed bad timing, he even blamed the price of nicotine gum. But he never blamed the one thing that was actually responsible, himself. One day I asked him, "Jake, do you actually want to quit, or do you just like telling yourself that you want to?" He laughed it off. But the truth was, quitting would mean becoming a different person, someone who doesn't smoke, and deep down, he didn't want to let go of that version of himself. Because change isn't about doing something new, it's about killing the old you, and most people aren't ready for that funeral. If you keep saying that you want to change but nothing is changing, then you don't actually want to, you just like the idea of it. You want the results but not the process. You want the body but not the diet. You want the wealth but not the discipline. You want the wisdom but not the hard truths. And that's exactly why Holy Shit Advice exists. To force you to see that. The name isn't random, it's exactly what I want to happen when you hear this advice. That moment when something hits so deep, your brain just goes, "Holy shit." Not because it's complicated, but because it's obvious, or you just never wanted to admit it. That's why there's no fancy background, no distractions, just words. Because once you actually start listening, you will realize you don't need motivation. You don't need another self-help book. You don't need to wait for the right time. You just need to stop lying to yourself. This was your first wake-up call, but it's only the beginning. Because in part 3, we're talking about the one thing that destroys more people's lives than anything else, and is probably already inside your head. Think you're ready for it? Let's see.